I'm gonna show you now 4 beginner piano tips that you need to know for your music journey if you want to sit down on the piano actually for fun and that you want to play your songs that you love and you don't need any thoughts like, oh my gosh, I need to play the piano again, oh my gosh, I don't want to practice, anything like that. We don't want that at all. So I would say let's start. So the first tip I'm gonna give you is that a common issue is that the brain is often faster than our fingers. And especially if you start learning the piano as an adult, for example, you think like, oh my gosh, why aren't my fingers doing that what I think? Because I know what I have to do, right? But that's totally normal. You need to build a muscle memory, okay? And that does not happen overnight. Surprise. But you just need to be consistent, okay? And I'm gonna show you a short exercise you can do to practice that, okay? So you place your right hand here with the thumb on the C, and here the left hand also with the little finger on the C, okay? And then you just start pressing the C, okay? And then you only think, okay, let's play the bottom note, okay? I don't think I play here the thumb and here the pinky, okay? Let's play the lowest note, okay? And this would be here the C, okay? And then you just think, okay, I go now one note up, okay? And then, okay, what's the next finger? The E. Maybe you play like this now, okay? And it's totally okay. So just try very slow at first, next finger, and then the next finger. And on the way back, you can actually leave now the next finger, but only play the third and then the lowest note again, okay? So we go one step up, and when we go down, we leave 2 notes, okay? We leave 2 notes up, we only play here the third and the thumb. And then you can do the same pattern, but 1 note up, so we start here on the D. Then we go up. Okay, and you can do that on your piano all the way up, for example. But the important thing is that you give yourself time, okay? If your fingers are not doing what your brain is telling your fingers what to do, then you just have to go slower, okay? So the second tip is that you can actually start playing your favorite songs, your music that you actually like right away. You don't have to wait 3 years and practice on the piano some techniques or whatever. No, you can start playing your songs right away that you like, okay? And how do I do that? I do that with the strategy of the chords, okay? So I actually have another YouTube video where I explain the exact strategy and how you can actually do it as a beginner and to play all the pop songs that you actually like, for example. I can link it for you, so you just have to tap on it. There's also an ebook. I link it for you in the description where I explain step by step what you have to do to play the chords, how you build the chords and so on, okay? So just click the link down in the description, it's for free. Yes, but I'm gonna show you now an example. For example, if you want to play When the Rain is Blowing in Your Face and no one is on the case, I could offer you a rum and race to make you feel my love, for example, okay? So you just have to Google chords and then the name of the music piece you want to play, okay? And then you're going to see the text and then you see letters above them, okay? So for example, here we have the G, and then you just start playing the G with the thumb, and then you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you play the 5th note, okay? You can also play the 3rd as well, but at the beginning, it's just easier if you play only the 1st and the 5th finger, okay? So you play. And then when there's another letter, you have to change the chord, okay? So the next letter would be D, so you move up to the D, and the pattern stays the same, okay? So you play the 1st and the 5th finger. Now we move to the F, and to the C, You know there's a C and an M, and if you only play the first and the fifth finger, you can actually ignore the M, okay? So you just continue, then you jump to the G, to the A, to the D, and to the G again, okay? So, when the rain is blowing in your face, you know what olives on your case, I could offer you a run and race to make you feel my love. And with the left hand, I only play the bass notes. So when I play here G and D, so play the G chord, I press here the G, okay? And when I change to the D chord, I press here the D, okay? So that way you can actually play already some songs without sheet music, okay? The third tip is that you do not need hours of practicing so that you can actually play the piano, okay? If you only have like 10 or 15 minutes a day, that's all right. Yes, you can sit down on the piano and you can play, and you're gonna be at the point where you say, oh nice, I can actually play that song. And then of course you want to continue play, okay? And on the next day, maybe you develop another skill and then you are, hey, I can finally do this and that, okay? So it's not about how many hours you can practice a day or a week, okay? It's about how consistent you are, okay? So please don't pressure yourself at all. That does not help. If you do feel any pressure, hit me up, text me in the comments. I'm gonna help you and we can find a way that you don't feel any pressure to practice or to play the piano, okay? Yes, so the fourth tip is that you can actually start improvising. Also, if you are a beginner. I know that sounds crazy because I also thought, okay, you can also only improvise if you know some music, chords, if you know music theory, if you have actually a lot of experience at the piano, okay? That's actually not true. You can start improvising as a beginner, and I'm gonna show you how you can start, okay? So remember the pattern we just had with our right hand. So we do the same now, but we do it with our left hand, okay? So we play pinky on the C and then the G, the thumb, okay? And we do it like this, okay? Okay, and then we can actually play any right note, okay? So let's try this, for example. Well, let's try another one. That's pretty. So you can play any right note and start improvising right away. Yes, so that were my 4 tips. I hope that they help you a little bit on your piano journey. I would really appreciate it if you give this video a thumb up. It would really help this channel. And yes, I would say I see you in the next video. Bye!